up, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Asia. If you're OG, what's poppin'? Period. Welcome back. So today, in today's video, I actually have a little spicy story time for y'all. This is gonna be a story about my first time strapping a girl, if you know. Yeah, ignore this mess in the background, y'all. I just threw everything in my I just took everything in my passenger seat and put it in my back seat because, yeah, this is where the light is at, so this is where we at. So this story is actually very, very recent. Like, I just had my first experience actually not too long ago. I've done it twice so far. Anyway, not that that's any of y'all business, but also hit that subscribe button if you haven't yet. Join the fam. We almost at 17K. So we need to keep climbing. We are almost there. So if you did not subscribe to my channel, subscribe now, please. Thank you. So anyway, yeah, let's get into this video, child. So basically, when it came to the strap, right, like, at first, when I first started becoming gay, y'all, I'm gonna just tell y'all straight up. When I first started becoming gay, I've been gay forever, but what I mean by that is when I first realized that I was gay for real, like, I always said that I wasn't into femmes and that I only wanted to fuck with studs, you know, childish shit. I was in what? I believe I was in 10th grade when I first came out. So that was when I was like, you know, studs only. I can't be with no femme, blah, 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 blah. So I always wanted to see what it was like to get it used on me and not me doing it to another person. Because, you know, when you fuck with a stud, you would expect the stud to be strapping you and not you strapping the stud. You feel me? So that was my mentality at the time. So let me tell y'all about my experience with the strap, like, trying to get strapped down. Let me tell y'all about that first, and then we gonna go into me doing the strapping, okay? So basically, I used to talk to this girl. What we gonna call her? We gonna call her Angers Management because the bitch was crazy. Angers Management, you know, she slid in my messenger or whatever, trying to like talk to me, try to get with me because she was friends with one of my good friends from school. So they lived in the same apartment complex, basically. So long story short, me and Angers Management hooked up. You know, we started talking. Everything was cool and whatever. Also, if you're new to this channel, please know that I can't speak English. So I do fuck up on my words a lot. It's been like this forever. So if that annoys you, I'm sorry. If you have ADHD like me, it could be a little frustrating. So I understand. Just be nice in the comments, okay? Thank you. Now let's carry on with the story. So basically, me and Angers Management, we got together, and you know, the first night there was no strap. Absolutely not. Mind you guys, I'm a whole virgin. Like, I've been a virgin my whole life, still a virgin. And then y'all see how fucking tiny I am, okay? Keep that in mind. Keep in mind how fucking small I am and the fact that I'm a virgin, okay? Keep that in mind. So the first couple times me and Angers Management hooked up, it wasn't no straps involved. It was just, you know, the typical. So one day, I don't even remember how the strap talk even happened, but we brought up the strap, and I wanted to see what it looked like, because like I'd never seen a strap in person before, and it was like something that I wanted to see. Well, I wanted to see what it looked like, I wanted to see what it felt like and all that. So this girl had the strap in her fucking drawer, right? So she pulls her drawer open. No, actually she doesn't show us. What happens is me and my friends, we go snooping to find her strap when she left her apartment building. So I found the strap in her dresser because I'm like, where else would a stud put a strap? Like, it's either in the dresser or it's like hung up in the closet somewhere or in the famous backpack, if you know what I mean. It was in her drawer, and y'all, let me tell y'all, that thing was fucking huge. Like, first of all, it was 10 inches and it was fat as fuck. Like, you see the shape of my head? Bitch, that's how fat the shit was. And I took a picture of it because I wanted to show my other friends because they wanted to see what it looked like too. So I sent it to them. I'm like, bitch, do you see this shit? This is not going in me, Miss Ma'am. Absolutely not. So I thought. After I seen the strap and everything, I was already discouraged because I just knew it wasn't gonna work out. I just knew it wasn't going to. But you know, anger management, she was so persistent because she really wanted to use it on me for whatever reason. So I'm like, okay, mind you, she knows that I'm a virgin, and I was smaller than I am now. Like right now I'm 100 pounds. At that time I had to be like, okay, so I wasn't that small, much smaller, but you know, yeah, like she knew how small I was. So tell me why the night comes, I'm nervous because like I just know, bitch, a fucking finger would fucking hurt me. So if a finger hurts, why would you think? Okay, let me just get to talking about it, and then y'all also gonna know why her name is anger management right after this. So anger management puts the strap on or whatever, and I'm fucking sweating bullets, bitch, because I just know this bitch is gonna break my insides, and this is not what I want. Okay, no ma'am. No ma'am. So she puts the strap on, and first I'm laying on my back, and I'm like praying to God, y'all, like, oh Lord, please don't let this bitch break me. Oh, I'm sorry, Lord forgive me. Please don't let this girl break me, because I cannot. The shit was huge, y'all. Like, I can't stress that enough. Like, I can't. So first I'm laying on my back, and she starts by like trying to, y'all, I'm like, this might be a TMI, but bitch, you clicked on this for a reason, so get with it, boo. So I'm like this, right? I'm like this. This strap is like, what the fuck can I use to demonstrate this damn strap? The strap is like this, bitch. This does not add up. No, it doesn't add up at all. So she tries to put it in, and y'all, when I say I screamed, I mean literally, bitch, like I'm not joking. I screamed because the shit was so painful. And y'all, it didn't even go in. Obviously, it didn't even go in. It was just a lot of pressure, and the shit was so painful. So she starts getting an attitude, y'all. She starts getting mad at me because it's not going in, and she thinking it's because of me telling me to relax and relax. Like, bitch, how the fuck can I relax? And then you're yelling at me at the same time. Like, girl, what the fuck? So she's yelling at me, talking about some, you need to relax, or it's not gonna work, you need to relax. I'm like, bitch, it hurt. How about you put it in your ooh, excuse me. Then she's like, okay, just turn around and I'll do it from the back. And she's like, it doesn't hurt as much from the back. So I'm like, fuck. I'm like, okay, fine. So I turn over, right? There's somebody pulling up next to me, y'all. I don't like when people pull up when I'm vlogging or when I'm doing a video, because I feel like they be all in my business. I was gonna say, who the fuck is that? Anyways, so I turn around, and he looking dead at me, Mr. Light Skin, sir, mind your business, Mr. Man. So I turn around, and she tries to put her fingers in, and y'all, I was done. My Miss Girl couldn't take it no more. So yeah, I had to dub that. I had to end that night early. And then she was hella upset about that. Like, why are you so angry, Miss Anger's Management? Like, she was so. If I could do a whole story time just on that girl alone, child, I would. Like, that girl is a nutcase. She Puerto Rican. Like, what do you expect with Puerto Ricans? Them bitches is crazy. Anyways. So yeah, that was my first experience with the strap. It was not good. I had to ice my Miss Girl for a couple days because she wasn't going. Okay, so I actually had another experience with my first ex. Tell me, y'all, tell me why my first ex had the same exact one. The same exact one. Like, child, if it didn't work the first time, it ain't gonna work now. And we had 2 attempts, neither one of them worked. But the difference between my first ex and anger management is that my first ex wasn't a bitch about it, because she knew how small I was. She knew it wasn't gonna work out. So that's why I appreciate my first ex. I don't fuck with her. You can go to hell for all you fucking care. But I appreciate her for not. Anywho, now let's get into the story of when I became the of when I became the strapper. So this story, okay, so this is how this happened. Me and Should I say any? I mean, I don't really need a nickname. Like, if I told y'all this happened recently, then you probably already know who the female was. But, you know, let me just say, I'm gonna call her Miss Cakes. So, me and Miss Cakes, we had agreement, right? Because we used to tell each other, not we used to, but we told each other about, like, our previous experiences, like sexual experiences with our exes and stuff, or like just people we had, you know, an intimate moment with. And she, like, you know, she's had experience with the strap before, and obviously y'all just heard about my little experience. Mine wasn't as good as hers. So we made the agreement that we wanted to go buy one, because obviously two girls, like, we like to spice the sex life up every now and then. So we decided that we wanted to go buy one. And at first it was supposed to buy one for me, like, because in the beginning of our relationship, I'm sorry if I'm all over the place, y'all, it's gonna make sense. So in the beginning of our relationship, she made it seem like she was more of the dominant one, and that she was more of the, she was more of the aggressor. And with me, it's like, at the time, I was a switch. So it's like, if you are more aggressive, then cool, like, I could be like the bottom bitch, you feel me? But if you are not as aggressive, then I can be the top bitch, you feel me? So she made it seem like she was not a bottom, and that she was just a top, and she just likes to do, give type shit. So I was like, okay, cool. That's why I was comfortable with buying one that for her to wear and use it on me. So we went to the sex store and we got this cute one. It don't matter what it looked like, y'all, but anyway, we had got it from the sex store. We got the lube and everything, and actually I don't think anything happened that night, but when it did happen, this is how it goes. So we were I think we had took a pill. I think we took that pink pussycat pill, and we drank a little bit because we wanted to test it out and see if it worked and shit. And bitch, it definitely did. That night she was like, okay, do you want to use it? By now it was already established that I'm more of the top and she was more of the bottom, because I did all the work. I was the main giver. So I'm like, okay, well, since I'm the main giver, it only feels right if I wear the strap and strap you, especially because you're more experienced in that and I'm not. So it will go way smoother if I put it on you. So she was like, okay, are you ready? I was like, yeah. So I put the strap on. Y'all, the strap is so fucking difficult, like the harness and like putting it in. We took like a good 5 minutes just to try to put the shit on. And like, I'm so tiny, so like the strap was like the dildo part of the strap was like hella limpy. So I'm like, damn, in my mind I'm like, I'm about to fuck this up. Like, this shit is like limpy as hell. My fucking stroke game probably gonna be trash as fuck, because I can't even keep this shit on my hips. So we put it on. We try to strap it as tight as possible. It's tight around my hips, but like the little dildo part was still flapping. Like, so as soon as I get it on, you know, I'm ready. I'm like, okay, and she ready too. Oh, he scared me. And like, she ready too, right? That was mad weird. Like, let me hurry up with this story, child, so I can get my ass out. We both ready, and tell me why, like, this girl just, Miss Cakes just arched her damn back, and she was already in position. I was like, damn. So I got behind her, and like, I was nervous because like I've never did this before, y'all. So like, I'm like, damn, what do I do? There's no instructions to this. Like I don't know what to do. So I just put it in, and bitch, I go to work, period. Like, I was doing that shit. Like, that's all I have to say. I was really doing that shit. Like, I was so impressed with myself, but nobody fucking told me how much of a workout that shit is. Like, I probably did like 5 strokes, and bitch, I was tired. I was out of breath. I was sweating. I felt like I just did a whole marathon, and it's been like 2 minutes. Like, y'all, nobody told me that shit is a job. Like, shit, she was going longer than I was, and I wasn't even feeling nothing. I'm like, okay, are you done yet? Like, bitch, I was exhausted. And then I got a cramp on my side. I'm like, child, I be watching the videos and they just be going like it's nothing. Bitch, this is a workout. Like, but it was fun. I really enjoyed myself and she really enjoyed it. And I really do appreciate her for giving me that experience, because now your girl's a pro. I done did it again. And the more I do it, the more my stamina increases. Because, bitch, that first time I thought I was about to pass out. Like, you know when you hot as fuck and you start sweating and the room starts spinning? That's what it was. That's what was happening to me. And I'm like, I haven't even been doing this for that long. Like, why am I tired? Like, bitch, as skinny as I am, I should have all the energy in the world. I am the most out of shape skinny person you will ever meet. Like, for real. But yeah, I did it. It was fun. And now y'all know why I prefer to be the strapper and not the strappee. Like, that was my experience with strapping a girl. Like, if you guys want to know any more story times, leave the comments down below. Would I do it again? Yes, I have done it again. But how would I rate my experience? Bitch, I will give it 100 out of 10. Like, even though I was exhausted and I thought I was gonna die, bitch, that would have been the best way to die. I'm telling you. Just know that I'm really like that now. Like, can't nobody tell me nothing. I'm the strap. I wouldn't say the strap queen now. Let me not get too ahead of myself. But yeah, y'all, I hope y'all enjoyed. I'm sorry if this story was all over the place. I'm not good at staying on topic, and I like jump around when I'm talking. I'm sorry. I said I have ADHD. That's not a joke. I'm dead ass serious. So I apologize if this story was a mess to y'all, but I hope you guys enjoyed nonetheless. And leave a like, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Instagram at @driftdoll_. And I will see y'all in the next video. Bye.